Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Arca Menards series at Darlington. This track is, as it says, too tough to tame. It is ridiculously loose. You're fighting yourself more than the other guys on the track. This track is difficult. But brand new season on the oval side. First race on this side of the racing because I did a dirt race already. Here's my iRating. It's about 3,500. I think it's in the low to mid 3,500, something like that. My realistic goal is to try to get to 3,800. That'd be nice. If I could get to 4,000, that'd be amazing. But getting iRating on the oval side isn't as easy to me as it is on dirt. Not saying it's easy on dirt, it's just easier to get some on dirt because I'm better at it. But the oval side's still a lot of fun, but very challenging at the same time. This track is going to be very challenging by itself, so. Fastest I ran in a practice before this was a 28.660. That was the fastest I went, and that's very hard to do. Some people are running in the 3s or 4s though, so I know I'm not super fast, but I have decent speed. But this car is super loose here. I'm just trying to get my laps in and not die. I'm gonna run the mid to high side, this 3 and 4 on the first lap, because I like it better. But I think running the low side's a little quicker for one lap. Alright, I ran an 808. I'm not too disappointed in that. That is an awful start to the second lap. You want to have the tiniest bit of movement in the steering wheel, because the more you turn, the more you're gonna just go spinning out. It ain't good at all. Running the higher side in 3 and 4, to start the corner, you can kind of roll it more. If you go low, you kind of need to get on the brakes a little bit harder. We're in a 7.79. I'm not too disappointed in that, to be honest, because a 7's still a decent lap, so I'm kind of happy about that. I want to start as far up in the field as I can, so I can try to avoid as many cars as possible. So far, I think we're 8th now, yeah. But we're car number 3. There's a lot of cars in this race as well. Let me see how many there were. There are a total of 20. Okay, so we'll probably have to finish pretty decent. Oh, I'm slow out of qualifying. Oh, God. 7's still a pretty good time. I'm happy with getting a 7 because it's tough. But the farther back we start, the harder it's going to be because everybody wrecking in front of us. My goal is just to not wreck myself. So I will pick it up when we are about to grid up and go green because I doubt everybody is going to qualify. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay, we fell down to 10th out of 13 that actually qualified. There's no cautions here, 35 laps. Gonna be an interesting race. I just gotta try to manage my throttle. And what I did to the setup, since it's a fixed setup, I just changed it to 14 to 1 because they have it at 10 to 1, and that's very twitchy, especially for how loose a car this is. And I moved the offset to 0 because it was at -4. You kind of had to hold it right down the straightaway. I didn't really like that. I didn't like it as much because it was still kind of loose in the corners. With 0, it's not as bad. I can kind of stay pretty steady in the corner then. But starting this far back, literally mid-pack, because there's 20 people in the race, I'm 10th, so should be interesting. No cautions, like I said. Nervous about other people spinning out because you can easily just go spinning at any point in this race in either corner. 1 and 2, it's easier to do it in because you have more speed going through there. I feel like it's easier there. 3 and 4, it's usually when you go to pick up the throttle coming off and mid corner. If you twitch the wheel a little too hard in the middle of the corner, it'll want to go around on you. But yeah, this is definitely a hard track for the first week of the new season. But I do enjoy running Darlington. Darlington is fun to me. I remember a long time ago, I think it was a couple years ago when I was running the Arca cars here. The iRacing was having really bad server issues at the time with everybody. And I was leading by a good amount, a few seconds. And there was 10 laps left or so. And everyone got kicked from the race. Everyone's server dropped. And we all had to try to rejoin, come out of the pits, and keep going. I think I ended up losing that race, which really sucked. But it was really weird how everybody had to rejoin. Well, I think it was most people had to rejoin. I don't think every single person did.
I'm in 15th. I'll be dropping to the apron and back.
That's good to know. Oh, I'm already getting in the wall. Cool. weight reduction. I was about to say, getting started on the outside is going to be interesting because it's a skinny track. Already scraping the wall coming off of 2 like an idiot. Oh well, it's not going to really hurt the car. I didn't really like smack it super hard, I just scraped it a little. I'm not excited about this start. Just gotta be careful. Got a good gap behind us. I'm just gonna fall back to here to where nobody's on my in or outside. The 11's in the wall, so that's a spot. I'd rather get into the wall in the pace lap than the green flag. I just want to pace myself. We got a huge gap behind us. I'm not going to try to go super hard. Let them wreck in front of me. Trying to get up too close to the wall yet. No need to. Got one in the wall down the front stretch. Oh god.
Got one inside.
That was very sketchy. That made it real sketchy for the entrance too. There's going to be a lot of concentration in this race, really, and fighting your own battles. The car likes to straighten up in the middle of that corner, and I don't like it at all. I really hate that, actually. This 10 seems like he's a little faster than me. He's willing to risk it more than I am right now. So, if he gets me, I'll just let him by in the back stretch or something. He's not quite gaining me like I expected him to, but it's fine. This car is blinking in front of us. I don't like him blinking. I just want to take my time. Please don't try to pass me here. I'm just going to let him by. I do not want to try to get side by side at this track right now. It's way too early in the race. Pick your battles. Also, I don't want to stay like right on his bumper either, just in case he smacks the wall again. Because you don't want a situation happen like Hamlin and Ross Chastain the other week at Darlington in the Xfinity. But that was also because Hamlin was trying to throw like a slide job on him. Okay, we have a huge gap behind us. We have a 1.3 behind us, and then after that's wrecked. Literally like 6 seconds back. Okay, that's... See, I got on the gas a little too hard. I got sideways there. 10 got a little sideways too, it looks like. But these tires are just going to get worse and worse through the race, so you're going to have to really manage it. If you can just keep your car clean, off the wall, not spinning, and just pointed straight, you should finish pretty well, I feel like. Especially depending on your iRating. Some races, there's going to be a lot of people up front, I reckon. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen much here, to be honest. I'm just taking it real easy right now, like through 1 and 2, because usually I'm a lot more aggressive on the throttle to try to get speed through there, but in this race, I'm not trying to do that. I did it too much in practice to where I was trying to be super aggressive in 1 and 2, and it would just go around. Or I would just drift the whole corner, but that's just going to kill your tires even more. Which I'm not trying to hurt the tires too bad. It's too early in the race. We're not even at lap 10 yet. This race is going by pretty quick though, also. This track will have you on your toes the entire time. Unlike some other tracks. Other tracks you can kind of like get in a groove and be just fine. This track, there's challenges every single lap with how the car is reacting and everything. And also it's not quite nighttime. In one of my practices I ran the end like all the way out to the end and it got like completely dark. And the track was really used up too. But since it's like sunset, the track's a little slicker, I feel like. Because it's probably a little hotter out with the sun and everything. Once it hit nighttime, it cooled down some. Ten slapped the wall again with his tail. just barely. The 15's falling back behind us some. So we're running just fine. In 9th place, not great for iRating right now, but it's good for our car right now. Because I assume people will mess up at some point, or somebody will mess them up. A lap car, guy coming for a position, something will happen. I just hope they get wrecked down the track, or they spin down the track instead of spinning up into the racing line, because there's not much racing line here at all. It's very thin. His 10 seems a little all over the place. He keeps tail slapping the wall off of 4. He looked a little loose on 2 there. Oh god, slapped the wall a little. Didn't hook us into the wall, which was nice, because sometimes when you get in the wall in 3 and 4, you will ride that thing out the entire time. It's real bad. Oh, they're side by side up there. I don't like that. And there's a lap car in front of him. Oh, no, is that a lap car? Yeah, I think it is, because he's real slow. It looks like he has damage. 10 car caught all of them. Lap car staying right in the racing groove. Like I said, there's not much racing group, so it's hard to get around lap cars if they don't get out your way. Oh, please stay down there. Thank you. But that slowed down, what is it, the 7 really bad up there? That slowed him down a ton. The 10 gained a spot out of it over the 17, but the 17's been right there the whole time on the 7. 17 was trying to make a move on the 7 until that lap car came. The higher groove is definitely more preferred, I think, in both corners. Like, you go low in and off of 1 and coming out of 2, you go low, but like you're high through most of the corner. Because if you're low through the corner in 1 and 2, you're going to be turning way too hard trying to get off, and you'll probably spin out. These tires are going away. They're all running to the wall. Definitely have to get on the brake a little bit more now. I think the 10 ran to the back of the 7. You can kind of see a hole in the trunk. 7's probably a little angry about that. It was kind of his fault because he ran himself into the wall, but he's probably mad at himself about that, losing 2 spots, and he's going to try to make them back. I'm just trying to be steady and not run into the wall like they did. Ooh, 10 sideways. 7 got sideways. They both caught it. Thought they were both going to go into the wall, though.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
I'm just being very cautious going into 1. Everybody keeps slapping the wall now.
Outside.
17 got it bad through 1 and 2. He's been fast, though. All I need to do is stay out the wall, and I can probably get by these guys, to be honest. Because everybody seems to slowly mess up. I'm just happy I've gone this long without getting, like, super loose. Oh, it got tight there, though. I had to completely get out of the gas and a little bit on the brake to not smack the wall. It did not turn the way I wanted it to when coming off of 2. I wouldn't imagine that I burnt out my tires. I really haven't tried pushing them too hard. I just think I didn't turn enough through the corner. These tires are definitely hurting a lot more than they are when they're fresh. Oh yeah, see, it's not wanting to turn off a 2 now, which is really hurting my speed. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just trying to gas it too much through there. I'm going to try to let off a little bit more. I feel like I'm trying to just push it through 1 and 2 like you do early on, but it's just not working anymore. I think I need to push in the beginning and then let off a little bit. Middle of it. Okay, it turned too much there. Oh, there went the 17. He followed me. He followed me straight in that corner, and he hit the apron, it looked like. Okay, we got a lap car that's on fresh tires.
We got 1 inside. That car is a lap down.
Don't like that, because that's sketchy. But he's on fresh tires, just flying by people. He might mess up a lead lap car. Yeah, definitely have to let off in like the middle of the corner to get down off of 2. It seems like. That's okay. I'll adjust to it. Oh, it did not want to turn. I was on the brakes for a long time there, and the 8's all the way in the wall, real bad. He still has fresher tires though, so.
Clear low, clear low.
Kinda don't like that I got by him because he has fresher tires, but maybe that really hurt his car, I don't know. Oh, they're wrecking in front of me. They're at the 10 and the 7. That will be 2 spots probably.
You got one inside.
I got the 7.
Still there.
The 10's hurting.
Clear.
Don't like the 8 too close to me. I really don't. Because he's got fresher tires. Don't know how much fresher tires, but it's definitely noticeable. I told you, if you just stay course, run the race yourself, you'll be fine.
You got one
Don't hit
inside.
me, lap car, please. Thank you. Because I have to get on the brakes a lot more than he does in 3 and 4. Just don't wreck in front of me, please. But hey, we're up to 6 now because of all that. Looky there. Just don't get an incident, and you can do pretty decent. Because I've gotten up from 10th to 6th just from everybody else messing up. Even though I kind of like scraped the wall myself in the pace lap, like an idiot. But that was just me being dumb in the pace lap. Once we got to the race, I was a little smarter. Which I don't think scraping that wall in the pace lap helped or hurt me at all. I don't think it did anything to me. Just gotta try to maintain the gap behind me, really. That's about it, and just not mess up. That's the main thing, just don't mess up myself. Got a little bit lower of an entrance. I don't know if I really liked it more or not. 17 gained a 10th on me there. Don't think I liked it as much. Oh god, it pushed going into 1 really bad. It got a little loose and just wanted to go up the track. But hey, we have a great gap after the 17, so don't really have to worry about too many spots unless we mess up ourselves. I hate the little bump in 3 and 4. It like straightens out your car really bad. I do not like 3 and 4 right now.
Then they go at the line.
Then they go. 17 might catch me, but passing's different. Passing's way harder than catching. And we just gained a couple tenths there too, so that's good. I'm just being very cautious in 3 and 4 because that's the corner I feel like you can mess up the easiest just by overdriving it. He definitely gains a 10th on me every time in 3 and 4. But if I can keep gaining back on him in 1 and 2, that'd be great. Okay, not like that though. Yeah, we're like 2 seconds off the pace from what we were in qualifying. That's how different the tires get. Tires get very bad. Not too many people have really messed up in front of us. The 7 wrecked the 10, that was about it. Oh, that's another car wrecked, but that's a lap down guy already, so he got, I guess he spun out by himself or something. I have no clue. Gotta be careful when you see that smoke. You never know where it's going. Just gotta make sure it's not in the racing groove. I just want to stay off that wall.
Good job. The next car is the leader.
Next car is the leader. What happened to the leader? Was that the leader pitting? Oh, that's 5th place for us then.
Good job, man. You're up to 5th. Good job.
Hey, that's a top 5. I think that would get us some iRating being car number 3. I honestly think that would get us some iRating. Depending on like number 1 and 2's iRating. 3rd place is falling back to us real quick, so I wonder if him and the leader got together and he was in 2nd and he's falling back. Wonder what happened there. Still got a decent gap behind me, not too worried about that. Oh, one car, please don't wreck with a lap car. I wish the lap car would just like pull away from him. That'd be great, but I am gaining on him really bad. I think he has some engine damage, to be honest. Because he's hurting on the straightaway. Corner, he's alright, but he's really hurting in the straightaways. Gotta go while I can. But I don't want to drift up into him. He's definitely got some engine damage, I think, though. With how slow he is in the straightaways. I'll end up getting by him for sure. He is fast in the corners, though, so I gotta be careful of that. The 17 caught me a little bit from the exchange with the 1, which sucks, and he's gonna catch the 1 at a really good time. Actually, maybe not. He's kind of staying behind the 1. He stayed behind the 1 for a long time. That puts us up to 4th, though. That's good. We gained a bunch behind us. Okay. Only a few laps left. Just gotta stay off the walls. Third place is slowly falling back to us, too. I don't know if he had a run-in with anybody, but I think that he just slowed up from the getting around the 1 car as well, maybe. My car is turning a lot better now that I've adjusted to coming off of 2, but I about smacked the wall there. This is the last thing we want. I'm very happy with how this race has went for us. You gotta pick your battles. That's all this race is. Just take it easy. Don't try to be too aggressive because you will spin out or smack the wall probably. Any part of this track. And just pick your battles when you try to pass people. I didn't really try to pass anybody this race, to be honest. I think the only person I legitimately passed was like the 17, but that's because he got in the wall. Really, the only people I got around was after they wrecked. I got around the 1 car because he wrecked and had like engine damage. He was super slow after that. I want to go back and see what happened with him in the first place car. It said the leader was in front of us, and then I guess he pitted. But it looks like we're going to get a top 5, finishing 4th. The 15 just got around the 17. Oh, they both wrecked. Last lap. They both wrecked. The 1's going to get a couple spots back because of that. Just take it easy. Bring it around for 4th place finish. I'm very happy with how that went. Definitely going to gain some iRating out of that. And some safety, but safety's not that big of a worry for me.
It's over.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to go back and see what the hell happened to everybody, because I need to go back, see what happened with the 7 and the 10, because the 7 spun out the 10 in front of us. And they had some damage. They were done. The 1 ended up finishing in 5th. He actually came back, got 5th after that. I want to see what happened with him and the leader first, because he had definitely had some engine damage. Oh, right there. Okay, so he's in 1st place. He's in 1st place. 2nd place is right there behind him, not too far back. Lap car's in front. Lapper coming up, nothing happens, okay. What happens between him and the 18 here? I'm guessing the 18 just runs the line. The 1 runs into him or something? Or the 18 comes down into the 1? He's running smooth. Oh, 18 gets a little loose there. Oh, and it collects both of them. Oh, no. So, that's where his engine damage came from. Or his back end. Really? Did he get engine? I don't think he got engine damage from that, because he got nailed from behind, really. I really don't think he'd have engine damage from that. But then, the new leader, his whole hood came up, so I think he had engine damage. Oh, yeah, his car wasn't turning at all after that. That sucks. What happened with the 17 and the 15 on the last lap? Because this is the last lap right here. 17's way ahead of the 15. What happened? Oh no, yeah, I thought it was 30 laps. I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. All right, this is the last lap. 15's right on him. I thought it was 30 laps, not 35. My bad. 17 gets in the wall. He did that a couple times in the race. 15 clears him and then smacks the wall himself and take both of them out. Oh my, they were running 5th and 6th. And then they finished 11th and 12th because of a last lap wreck. Like, really? Wow. Alright, where did the 10 and the 7 get together? Because they were in front of me. I think it might have been this lap. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe next lap because the 7 is pretty far back. Oh no, it's probably this lap. 10 smacks the wall. He tries to make the exit, and there's not much room for 2 cars to be there. And the 17 got more screwed than he did. Or the 7 did. The 7 finished behind the 10 still. That sucks. But, hell, we had a good gain in the race. 10th to 4th. I'm very happy with that. We had 13th to 6th. That's good. 20th to 8th. He just stayed steady. He must have not got any, let me see. He had 0x. Nice. Good for him. But I'm very happy with how that went, so hopefully you guys can learn from that. Just stay steady and don't wreck your stuff, and you can do pretty well. We definitely got slowed down from the one car right here. I was trying to make it work because I was just so much more momentum going in the corner, but I wasn't gonna pull a Truex on Elliott right there because he still had speed on the corners. But I don't know what happened. He just had engine damage because he was so slow on the straightaways. You just blow by him, so we definitely lost some time there in one trying to get by him. It did not working. It would have been better if I slowed up and just followed him. But yeah, I'm happy with how that went. Hopefully you guys learned from that race. I was wondering what happened with the 17. They actually got around him quite early. 15, oh, okay, that's a weird glitch because his tires are fine. That was really bad. But finishing 4th, car number 3 definitely gained some iRating, so let's go see how much we actually ended up getting. Alright, results are in. Strength of field was 29.47. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people were fast. So it was a pretty good strength of field altogether. Finishing 4th, car number 3, we gained 50 out of it. Alright, that's a great start to the season. We gained 50 out of it. That's awesome. So we're at 35.90. That's a good start trying to get to 3,800. We definitely did not have a very fast lap. As you can see, I just tried to manage my car and not wreck it. So I wasn't trying to go super fast. We were definitely the slowest out of the top 5 by a good amount. 6th place was had the slowest fast lap out of us for a while, actually. Did he have the... No. Down to, like, 12th place, he was the slowest fast lap, but he just managed his car, too. He did well, 13th to 6th, so can't hate it. You just gotta be patient at this track. Just don't wreck your stuff. You can finish pretty well. If you get a 0x, you're probably doing pretty good in this race, to be honest, so... 35.90 plus 50, very happy with that. Good start to the season. Trying to get to at least 3,800 on the oval side because I don't think I've ever really been into like the 3,600s. I might have been in the 3,600s once, and that was it. But if we get to 3,800, definitely going to try to get the 4K. That'd be amazing. That'd be a really big milestone to hit because then I would have 4K on dirt and regular oval. Like, that would be amazing if I could have 4K on both. But I'm very happy with how this race went. Hopefully you guys learned from what I did in this race and it helps you guys. That'd be amazing. I'd love to try to help you guys like that. Use the 14-1 and the +0 offset, ±0 offset. I like it so where it's not too twitchy. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see one of my previous videos, it'll be here on screen. Like, comment, and subscribe for more racing, and I will see you guys in the next race.